Oh, ah. Ah. What do we got? What do we got here? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Try some ultra low latency. Let's minimize that. Okay, I don't need to see that. Let's get this over here. Okay, hello everyone who is watching this later on the tubes. I am okay. Country person, hello, that was quick. We're gonna be doing some Vcom editing here. And I'm really focusing on, well really we're just gonna go where the wind takes. So right now I'm working on the AI being able to enter and clear buildings and their movement and combat in general. And a couple other things here and there, but we're just kinda going with the flow. We're just kinda going with the flow. And so right now I kinda rewrote the entering code and the combat code, which I probably should push out because I think the current development build has some kind of bug of them not engaging. I honestly don't even remember which build I pushed out to that anymore because I work on this only when I really have time. Orleans, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna start having 3-day weekends now. So hopefully that gives me more time to do things that I want to be doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna harass this squad here as this AI. I'm gonna go ahead and just see. Enter combat 1 waypoint. And so there's a bug right now where they will just oh well, they just shot me through the windows. I'm okay. Am I? Yeah. I gotta heal myself. Ah, okay. Sign. I see what's happening. These arrows are being picked up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to quit. Yeah, they respond much faster. I did not need to quit the game fully there, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the good. So they entered combat 1. Also, they did go down here. Okay, so this should be working. This is for some different animation nonsense here. Okay. So then they go and part through combat 2 after that, I'm assuming. Okay. So it's closed, have that open. So how does the AI react to multiple players? Because I noticed with more players, AI get a lot less aggressive, particularly with mods like ASR. Yeah. ASR is probably impacting that somewhat. And it really depends on the number of players. So if an AI group has 12 of them, and then there's 12 players, they're going to be a lot less aggressive because they're not going to be as confident in their ability to take that on. Yeah, it really depends on the size of the groups. So the AI are really based off of groups. And so if you have AI groups of 12 and you have 10 plus people, they're not as confident in taking those people on. So they dance around them a lot more. Yeah, that's something that can be kind of looked at again for sure. But you'll probably see some of that if it's kind of equal fighting. Not always, but there's a chance that they're just going to dance around them. Try to outmaneuver instead of pushing directly in. And if they feel like they're going to win, they're just going to push in pretty quickly, like you'll see here. Okay, so this is picking up these stupid arrows. Oh, man. Okay. Debug mode. So apparently the arrows count as... Let's change this up a little bit. add some code in here. Or not iterable. Okay, let's see how this works. Yeah, this current version I'll show you now, the AI will follow Zeus, his orders for like waypoints a lot more. That's a good question. So that's been a constant gripe. I never really understood. And so anyway, but you can easily much more tell the AI where to go. So I can show you that right now. They're still going to bound and do their things. The AI movement's gotten a lot more complicated. And so, well, I guess I could just show that off right now. So the AI have two different modes of really moving. So there's modes when they're in combat and they're shooting and they're engaging. They're going to be bounding, and then when they're not in combat and they haven't been engaged in a while, they try to just move quickly. And so before, they would take their sweet time and they would bound everywhere. They would just take their time getting where they need to go. So the movement's been changed, and it's also going to be heavily influenced by Zeus. So I'll show that here. So we've got an AI squad down there, Op4 squad. What I'm going to do is, hope if I don't die right away, I'm going to engage this squad. I'm going to shoot at them, then I'm going to teleport this AI away, and we're going to kind of watch their movement, which you'll see what I'm talking about. And actually, let me add one more squad. Then we are going to add another AI squad, like right over here. Not two, just one. Like right here. Okay. And then, hold on, I think this Blue Force soldier is... Where's he going? Yeah, see, he's being a lot more careful because he's way outnumbered. Okay, so I'm going to fire at them. They're going to fire back. I'm going to teleport him back behind. Just way out of the way. Tell him to go there. I'm going to tell him just to, dance around here. So he won't move from there. And you're going to see, first before we show the Zeus thing, you're going to see that the AI here, these little arrows mean these are all places that they're bounding to. You're going to see that they're going to move up more into cover, get out of the open, move more into a covered position. And then you're going to see this squad over here is not even bothering about cover. They just want to get to where they can help support. I don't know why these two are getting stuck for some reason. I've had this issue with vanilla as well sometimes. They just seem to get really stuck. So they're going right now, and then eventually, oh, where'd that other squad go? Am I blind? Yep, here's the squad. You can see they all kind of moved up, and now that they haven't engaged or fought anything or seen any enemy, these guys looking around, they're just moving quicker now. So their movement is much more aggressive with this version. You can see they're still stopping to take cover and things like that. Okay. And so and right now they have a waypoint. Let's see, where are they going? Let's see. Are they going? They're going right there for right now. So then we're going to tell them to go this way instead. Let's tell them to go to the kill farm. And you can see they immediately turn. Now give the AI a little breathing room as it takes them a minute sometimes to regroup. And there's a couple bugs I'm still working out. Like sometimes these guys get stuck. And I've had that issue with vanilla, and so let's see if we can debug that right now. Oh, yeah, see, they can still move. They're just, as their AI pathing gets really buggered. You can see it's this red arrow. This is all engine pathing. For some reason, they're deciding to go all the way over there. So I got to mess with some of that and fix some of those bugs. Dealing with the engine stuff, it can get really frustrating, and they will eventually regroup. Like this squad have no problem moving together. So the movement's a lot different. ArmA's always had just really bad pathing. That's like one of the biggest things if I could ask them to improve upon. And if they ever do a future ArmA game is better, much better pathing, please. Yeah. It just needs to happen. And we're gonna try this too. There's some little commands here you can do to help the AI actually do what you want them to do. So we're gonna add this in there and see how this goes. See how that works. Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, let's try the building stuff right now. Hey, Jaka. If Anthony's right, getting my point. Yeah, they run away from to get in. It's remarkably bad. And so fighting against that is what makes it really frustrating. Hey, Jock, I haven't really done too much of coding in Vcom. I've done little bits here and there, releasing on the dev branch as I can, because I don't feel bad releasing more buggy stuff there. But I'm hoping to get it. Like, I'm not trying to redo the wheel here. I'm just trying to. A lot of this code is like 5 years old, and so I'm trying to kind of bring it to this century. I'm redoing some of it. You know, I want to get support for the Vietnam DLC, and then I want to make a mission or something. But we'll see. Right now, we're just working on random stuff, and I'm going to be seeing how the AI get inside this building. Ooh, they hit me through the wall. Okay. So let's see if they will actually go in the building here. So it looks like these guys decided they're backing up. Oh, yep. Looks like they're gonna try. I need this AI not to. No, stop! Stop! Don't you go up. So they should stack up and come in. It might take them a little bit. So yeah, they're trying to call artillery, but I need to change that debug message. So they're stacking up outside. It's kind of hard to tell. If I just get around the rough area of the building. I wish I could look outside better. And this needs to be adjusted. I think they wait almost a minute before they even enter. So I need to adjust the timing on this. So they're all waiting for each other to get there. Oh, they popped a smoke. Which I need to fix. I need to make that smoke so the smoke goes inside the building. Are they coming in? Yep, they're coming. Oh shit. That was quick. So they actually went in the building. And this one guy stayed on the outside trying to fix the window and the door. Genius. Okay. So that is the basic of that is working. So they pop smokes. I want them to be able to throw the smokes, put them inside the door. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, ArmA AI. Okay, let's. We don't need this check. here anymore. So we can get rid of this check. We can reduce this code down. And okay. Building, exit. Actually, do I even use this anymore? Do I even use position array anymore? I don't think I do. Do I use stack pause? I don't think I need this code anymore. Man, this is old. Okay. Yeah, we don't need this code anymore. Position array. Okay, so that's nice. Get rid of that. The idea is I want them to actually throw like a smoke grenade in to the door. But that's going to require some more finicky action for sure. So they find each door. Just positions, finding exits, yeah, building exit pause. I don't even pass this anymore. We're going to add an extra parameter to this FSM here. So they weren't like stacked up in a line like I'd want them to, so I'm going to go ahead and have this function here. We're going to add another parameter we can pass. And we're going to do no wait. It's going to be this, and then we're going, okay, so this is true. I guess that's the ask, you know, what's, sometimes the issue with ArmA when I don't code for a while, I don't really know what needs to be worked on. And so if you guys have an idea of something that you really would like to see, then maybe we can spend the time, depending on what it is, working on that here. Okay. So right now I'm just kind of working on whatever I kind of see or feel like. Alright, so this is going to force them to move, and we're going to put you here. So I'm going to get them into position. And of course if you engage them while they're trying to stack up, they will fire back. And we're going to sleep for, say, 10 seconds. Alright, time's out after 30. Total 40 seconds. Close enemy positions. Oh, I don't think we needed this. Okay. Making sure. Yep. Okay. Let's grenade fire. Yep, so do that. Let's just do. This is going to make them throw the smoke at the actual right direction, so hopefully. Okay. Try that. How's driving? Do the AI still driving so fast everywhere? Oh man, messing with driving is a fun thing. So that is with AI driving. That is a lot more focused on Zeus or Mission Maker or whatever the kids do now these days in making the vehicles do what they want to do. Now, I think I have a system in right now, and I need to actually enable it, and I do want to revamp that system, but the AI, when they get close to like a friendly, they slow down, and it forces them to stop and not run people over, at the very least. Controlling driving AI can be a huge pain. Yeah, it can be a massive pain. Actually, and pretty much all I really do with that is make sure that they don't run into stupid things all the time. And that's kind of the extent that I really do. Because you can put a sandbag in a road, and you can test this right now. You can put a sandbag in the middle of the road, tell an AI to drive on that road, and it will just ram into the sandbag. Instead of at least, stopping would be okay, but they just, ram right into it. It's very smart. Okay, let's see. Oh, this squad's way too big. Oh. I got an error here. Do stop X. Where is that? This one? Oh, this needs to be unit. Oops. Well, we'll have to restart for that fix, but we can do that in a second here. I don't think that'll impact this too much. Okay. Look how they search around. It's so weird to me. Like, what is this guy doing? Yeah, there's some errors here. Oh my goodness. Temporary expected object. Yeah. Hold on. Back the horse up. Let's fix that error, and then this one. So this is an array? Oh, this is get dir. You can't get dir. Aha. Is that how that works? Time to look at, consult the commands. We're gonna get dir. And we're gonna get the direction you can do. Yeah, that was my issue right there. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay. Let's try this again. Player set captive false. We're going to teleport into this building. Just to keep things consistent. Fuck it, let's do an entire squad. Because that can't go wrong. Alright. I'm right up in this hill. they initially generate a waypoint this way, just to get moving. Oh, wait, did this not save? Oh crap, I didn't save this. Oh man, well, okay. Let's see what happens even without it. This squad isn't going in to clear the building. Oh, now they are. I think this error is causing some issues. Yeah, it definitely is causing some issues. Look at that. Gotta save your work. Save, save, save. Okay. Save this. Let's keep that minimized. Okay. So my little dog is barking. You should be quiet. Okay. And let's just go ahead and make sure. I already have to stop there. And we did force speed in here. Yep, force speed is in here. Yep. Sorry about my dog. He's being a barky boy. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh man, you know, I realize I don't got music. What am I doing? Gotta get that RimWorld music. Let me close my window. There we go. Ah, that's what's been missing. Okay. It always feels too quiet. Okay. So, we're gonna go up here and try it again. And now that I've actually saved that function, hopefully we're not getting that error anymore. I'm spending a lot of time on the AI movement because that's probably the hardest thing to manage with these idiots. This guy. This. Oh, they're stacking up. Okay. So he's there. And these guys are going. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, why is he going up here and then coming back? Oh, I need to lay down. Oh, like, oh, they canceled the movement. Interesting. Now that shouldn't be happening. They canceled the garrison there. Let's see. Yeah, which was supposed to be set to false, but they did it anyway. Oh, I teleported outside somehow? Yikes. Through the wall. Okay, hold on, let's see this squad. What happened there? So they went to go do the clear building. Do I set this variable properly? I set it right in the beginning, so this should be set to true. If they're combat movement and if this is false, they shouldn't execute another force move. So why did they do that? Clear building. That was strange. Let's try one more time. I don't know why I also ended up teleporting outside. That was... I'm also supposed to be invincible. Alright, I'm adjusting some things on my screen. Okay. So they're running. They're just running for some cover right away. Okay. So now they're being told to... get out in there. This guy's over here. Okay, I think I see what's going on. I'm part of this. So I just teleported out, and then 2 of them go in the back, 2 of them went in the front. Nice. Okay. So I think what's happening is the force movement command, this combat movement command is interfering with this clear building. So I think we need to do a clear building check. If we move the priority up, this one is a priority of 104. And I think if we do give it this priority of 105, so this executes before this does. And that will help cut down on a lot of the oddities. But then the force move... let me shut my door here. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So, let's see. Because this is activating, and I think it's getting the AI stuck in some positions. So we can fix that. Oh, he even pushed the door open. You really... Well, stop barking. I'll let you stay in, buddy. You got to stop barking. No barking. Okay. So this is really taking over. So I think we need to add a safe check for this, which I think I know of an efficient way to do that. We're going to add one more check here. Whoops. This is going to be for clearing structure. And this is going to be another end here. And this end I think is just going to straight up not do anything. Just going to exit the FSM entirely. And so this is going to be if boop. Do 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 do. I guess sometimes they can spot the enemy too, yeah. Okay. So we are going to grab the squad FSM. We're going to do private squad equals group unit here, and this is going to grab the FSM state, their ID number. We're just going to constantly check that this variable here. And if it is true, then we're going to exit. So it's typically going to be false. Wait. This won't, well, actually, will this work? Hold on. So I use force move here. I do. I can make this work though. Okay. Then we're gonna do another variable here. Okay. Move forward 9 kilometers. That's right. And we're going to put this right there. Okay. And we're going to check this first, because if we're just checking a bool is much faster than grabbing a variable. So this is true and this is true. Then we end this. Is that right? If we want to set it true, I should start with false, because the basics is false. Hold on, let me think about this. If they're actively clearing, then yeah, that's right. And this is false. Yep. So this needs to be if it's false and they're actively clearing, then we exit. Okay. That should help a lot with that. And just to make sure, we'll also throw in a good old force speed -1. Okay, let's give that a try. Maybe we'll have to back out for that. We're going to save here. Play that. There's a lot of fine tweaking of AI and movements and things, and it gets a little complicated. Alright. You know, I'd say complicated, I'd say more tedious. It feels really tedious. Sometimes it gets hard to get really excited for wrestling with Bohemia is what I call it. So let's try this again. I'm gonna sit down here. We're gonna grab a group. And we're gonna really go ham and break it. Well, let's try it. Let's go simple first. So I'm in this structure here. I'm gonna set a squad up on the hill. I'm gonna fire at them, and I want to get them to fire back. That guy immediately just runs. Yeah. Okay, so they're fire. Look at all those points. We're gonna get up next to the house, and I shouldn't teleport through like I did somehow before. And so they're wow, they stacked up quick. Jesus. Wow, that was really stacking. Okay, you can see he gave the order to go, and he's checking through the window, and then they can't see me because of their own smoke. Okay, that's pretty funny though. But can they really not see me? Am I still captive? No, I'm not. Hello? Something's okay. Nope, that's not because of the smoke. Aha. That is an issue with this function. Hurry, hasten, people, they don't fire sometimes. So they should be set to set unit combat mode green. Let's double check this. That was nice though, they stacked up quick. Yeah. Yeah, these are new features, yes. So they're on green. Oh, they're on, they can't put them on green by accident. That's why they're not engaging. They need to be on yellow. Okay. Whoops. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. So moving that around and adding in that check seems to have helped a lot. Oh, they're in combat mode, do they not? Oh, he can see me. Okay. So they're stacking up-ish. Okay, they're a lot more... Oh, where's this guy going? Is he going to walk through the building to get... No, he just wants to walk all the way around the building. Stack up. Like a boss. Where is he going? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? I just deleted the squad. We're going to try that again. I'm not exactly sure why he ran into the building. Oh, you know what? He probably was trying to get right by here, and okay, it's probably just a pathing issue. Let me take a look again. I might need to have them stack up further away. That's an issue I gotta fix. Those animations are still doing that. Okay, who's going in there? Horizon 182. Why is he charging in? So if they're stacking up, then it's really smooth. Let's see, he keeps moving around. Oh, oops, there goes an error because I deleted the group, but... This is true. This is true. It's almost like... Hold on. If this is false, which it, and this is true, then it quits. So why are some of these dudes charging in? Let's figure that out. Why are some of these dudes just deciding... It's not even getting down here before they... Balls of the wall charge in. Let's try pushing it further out from the building. And... let's take a closer look at this. So let me break down this behavior. So this is their movement FSM now. So if they go to that point, and so their weight is true, they just need to pause. So right here is, yeah, so they just freeze. AI. This is... I wonder... Oh, you know what? I wonder if they're seeing me. I bet they're spotting me. And he just flips into combat mode. I wonder if that's the issue. Are you spawning the function? I am spawning the function. Y'all heard of Call to Arms? I have not heard of Call to Arms. What is that? Is it an sounds like an RTS. I think they're spotting me. And then that's, so we're going to test this to see if that's true. What we're going to do is, if there's nothing that's changed, I'm in a different room now. We're going to go back to this room here. And we're going to spawn in a squad here. There's so many little moving pieces. So there's executioner. Executioner, okay. We're about to find out. What I'm thinking is happening is that this guy's running down from the hill and he somehow catches a glimpse of me out of his code that checks. It tells AI to move and don't stop. Unless you see an enemy within a certain radius and you can see them, then you need to stop. Or if you're getting suppressed, then you need to stop. And so I'm thinking that there's something going wrong with the code. So if I just fire openly here, then let's see what they do. Yeah. That's the issue, it looks like. It looks like that they were spotting me through the window. And just charging in. They're kind of looking around. They do their weird little twist. That's so strange. Okay, so throw smoke in. One of them's going to the back. I'm invincible, so it's not really fair, but this guy might have given up. You can see his pathing was to come in. Oh, yeah, he gave up. He's like, nope, I'm out. Yeah. Okay. So they were spotting me. It's a modern military RTS, but it plays a bit like Zeus mode. It has a workshop too. It's development by the guys who made Assault Squad 2. Interesting. That actually sounds, well, potentially interesting. Alright, let's really break it. Let's go to, hold on, this building here? Yeah. Let's see if they can go upstairs. Hello, Froggy Love. Let's see how this works up here. So I think they're spotting me. Which is fair enough. And the reason why that code is in there is if if they're moving to go clear a house and then they run into another enemy, then they need to stop and fire. So that is kind of what that is, I think, for right now. I'm trying to think of a way to avoid that. I need to fix these animations that play as well, but okay. So it looks like it says it's interval, but they're not. It's created. They just are going around it right now. So I'm wondering. So this house, something about this house broke. Is it because, let me see. Intersects true. Oh. So, still detecting him in the house, so why? Let's see what happened. So it is enterable. They found the right building. Something broke. So it is enterable. Okay. I wonder if I couldn't find any doors. Yeah, so let's do a check here. Let's do another check right there. Get some more debug code in. I think what's happening, some of the door positions weren't found. correctly. So we are going to call that. Let's go ahead and recompile this function. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Nice. Ha! Yeah, take some Vcom. Yeah. I've never played it. I haven't played, you know, honestly, I haven't played a lot of games lately. Well, that's not true. I've been playing VR. I've been playing some VR games here and there, but that's been about it. Okay, so just positions is turning nothing. Right. So that is telling me if outside distance. Let's check here. Is it empty here? So I have this function that goes, okay, it tries to find building positions that are only, or building exits that are only outside to stack up on. And so, curious if this building just isn't properly defined. I don't know. Yep. Okay. So there's no positions that they're picking up on outside at all. Okay. So let's see if I can fix that. Otherwise, I have to add in a check. I mean, we'll do that right now. Of going, if count just positions is less than 1, then we need to exit with this code right here. So this building, we've got something going on here. So we have just positions, door A, sort default height. We try to pull the default height. Let's pull this. Let's see what this pulls. Oh, you know what? There's no doors to this building. Oh, see, I go to look for, I just realized I go to look for doors and this building has no doors. CTA is a very good RTS one. Yeah, there's, you know, it reminds me of one of my favorite games that some of the coolest AI was, it wasn't RTS, but it was, I always want to say Prey, it was Fear. And Fear had some really cool AI. This building has no fucking doors. Ah. Okay. Alright. So we have to do a system if there's no doors, we have to find... Okay. Alrighty. If there are no doors, we need to find the closest point from the outside. So if count door A is less than 1, or we'll just do is equal to... equal to 0, then. How fast is this? Let's see if this makes a difference. So we're going to do count is equal to 0. Let's do a speed test on that. 0.002. It's very small. So let's say point 0.002. What happens if I change this to equal? Test is equal to test. I don't even know if I can get... It's really fast code, okay. Is equal much slower? It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, Jaka. It's like developers are a little lazy sometimes because you can see with Vcom alone AI functions can still be yeah, it takes a lot of patience to make AI that don't suck. And really be flexible. You know, that's one of the biggest issues like with like an AI mod is a lot of players aren't going to like what the AI do or this or that, and then there's also the design philosophy. So like Vcom is not made to be a realistic simulation of military. You know, some military features are nice, but it's also just make them feel more threatening, per se, and more fun to fight against. That's kind of it. And so a lot of people have issues with that, where they want one that's like makes them AI do exact military tactics, which I'm not. Just, well, sometimes not the best because it makes them a little predictable at times too. Okay, so if there are no doors, we need to find the closest point. Okay. Oh yeah, I think it's a specific engine. Yeah, Fear had some of the really good AI. There's some videos on it on YouTube you can go watch too about it. If count door is okay, so man, that's a problem. So if the building doesn't have any doors, I guess I never thought about that for some reason. Then we need to find a different system for it. Yeah, we're going to just pull all the building positions. And we're going to do some of the same code. Is we're going to pull all the building positions, and then we need to find default height. The average height of the doors. Default height equals door A. Alright, this is okay. Right. Okay, let's do some practice code before I even test this a lot. Let's pull this here. And then we're going to take this code. Actually, we need to do this sooner. Right here we should do it. But anyway. Let's see how we can do this. Let's go ahead and call this and see what we get first. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's fine. So if I call this in this building, we get these positions. Doot. Okay. And so then we want to sort this by, because some of the positions could be higher up or lower, depending on all sorts of nonsense on the building's config. So we need to get the proper height and adjust. So we're going to do, I'm going to try a new command here that I need to learn how to use more. Yeah. I've been thinking about that for a while. I would like to make the AI make them kind of watch the target closer. This actually would be kind of a cool thing. I should probably go through a pass and see if I can add that in where they will, once they move, they will stop and keep looking at the target. It would be kind of cool if you could make them walk backwards and shit, like on command. But I haven't used this apply command, but like really at all. So we're gonna see how this goes. So this gives each a position. How do I do this? Is it like this? We're gonna do its position. We're gonna do X2 like that. I wonder if that'll work. You haven't used this command like much at all. Will that do the trick? I'm trying to tell them to create into another subarray. Yeah, I think it's like a math. Yeah, I think it's like a math thing. I want to have it dump it into an array. I doubt we can. We can't do. I doubt we can do something like this. Let's try. I didn't send an error. What? Just does nothing. Okay. Man, I feel like I see apply get used all the time, and I feel like I can. And there's a pinned, but that adds it to the end. It's not really what we want. Apply gets used all the time. I feel like I never do it right. So select X. Apply 1, 0. So apply 1 or 0, select. Okay. Could be executing each element of the array. Current element value is started. Yeah. Pretty sure it's just for messing it with the code. Okay. Well, we'll do it one of the ways I know how. This is, you know, I'm not like a programmer. Yeah, lateral and backwards, yeah, would be amazing. And there's ways you can do the animations and all, but then having the AI still aim and fire, I don't know if it's possible. I don't know. Okay. Reach index. Okay. So we're going to change these up. Boom. And that should... Yeah, that helps a lot. And then we need to sort it. Sort true. Perfect. Okay. And the default height is going to be all be positions. Okay. And then we're going to do this again. Oh, this is when we can use apply. Or, hey, look, I'm learning. Alright. I think, let's give it a try. So then we got that, so then we can go this, apply, X select. Hold on. Yeah. X select 0 minus default height. Will that work? Sheesh, I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm really trying to understand how this command works, and I don't know if yeah, this doesn't seem to be working. It stores the, it applies it. Because each one is X. Make sure that works. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's not doing it. Because it's each one is X select 0. Yeah, so X select 0. So each element should be X. So this should be X. And X select 0 is this. So X0 minus default height. You must not be able to edit a nested array. Huh. Alrighty, well, thought I was being smart, but so we can probably do that, and then we can do that. Whoops. That's the most efficient code to figure this out. So what this is doing is filtering out positions maybe too high. Why didn't that work? Oh, because I didn't do that. There we go. All right. And then now we can get now we can pull just positions out. Man, what a fun little disaster this is. Okay. And then we want to copy to clipboard string that. Now let's execute this and make sure that this turned out. Why does this always like minimize that size? Let's do like that. How about that? Oh. I need to find just positions here. One. There we go. So there's 3 positions I can stack up on. Perfect. All right. So we need to grab this code, go into the clear building, and so essentially Boom, put this code in here. So there's no doors, and then it will do its best straight from just building positions. How well this will work? I don't know. Who knows? I wonder if I can actually do it with building exits. So do I even... I do use building exits. I should probably use it not building positions, but building exits instead. Let's... I don't want to have to do that, but... Let's see what happens if we use building exits instead. We don't want to touch that original array. Hold on. Set commands are very finicky about that. Well, let's just see the building positions and see how that goes. I don't want to have to run that command twice. That would be not great. Okay, let's code more carefully. Just positions. So if there are no doors, then we need to pull all of this, and we can delete this. Then we push back just positions. Else. Okay, this is for calculating some other unnecessary stuff. Alright. I'm not gonna even bother looking at that just to see what error we get. Okay, door A is still empty. Oh wait, because is that the command we looked for? Door, man. Door A is equal to, yep. Format. Can't just positions. And we need to return just positions here. Let's try that. Bum, ba-dum. Yeah, I gotta fix this animation stuff. Really? That's returning... Both of those are returning empty arrays. Oh. Because... because I need to put the building here, not cursor object. That might be part of the problem. That's one of the problems. All right. There we go. So we've got the just positions are as populated there, but they aren't. Something else is going on. They're not stacking up. So I'm going to do count. I wonder if this made it. Let's add some more debugging code, because something about this building, I'm sure there's other buildings like it, just do not like. Okay, we're going to fire some rounds. They're going to hear me, they're going to turn. Okay. They run for... What are you doing to that poor building? They generate a waypoint. They're just gonna leave. Okay, so we make it here. So we get past this. Let's do another debug. I have to have different debug options for different parts of this mod. I need to go back and do that. Let's count the building exits. If the building exits not... Are they empty? What's going on? Okay, no, there's 10 of them. 10 building exits, just positions pull 3. So... What is going on? It's probably really obvious once I find it, but... So we're pulling these correctly. Ah. I think this is probably the problem right here. Let's go ahead and... I'm probably going to have to... How am I going to do with this? Okay. Yep, that's the problem. Okay. It's essentially saying if the eggs, do we use these to stack up on them? Yeah, this is how I find the outside doors. Copy to clipboard string. Let's see where these positions are that it's pulling. No, we need to do this the right way. Damn it. I was hoping to make this more efficient, but... Good night, Froggy Love. I don't want to do this. I'm going to have to. Instead of using building positions, we're going to need to use building exits. And... It's the way, because the way the set command works. Well, we'll try this and just see what happens, but... We're going to try this, and let's see what happens. Because I think the set command is has some very interesting behaviors. Well, it pulls 5. So it did pull 5 positions. Which is not bad. And then building is 10, and then just position 0 again at the base of it. Outside distance. Yeah, I think this is, you know what if we just remove this check for now? I'm thinking maybe this isn't even needed, this is just me trying to be fancier than I need to be. Let's see what happens. Yeah. And then we'll test inside yeah. Okay. So there's that one guy that doesn't go in. Let's just try a normal building as well. One with doors. Let's see how they handle that. Yeah, okay. I was overcomplicating the code. Okay. So that's a better improvement. This code isn't even needed. Let's get rid of some of these debug. Well, I'll leave them on there for now. I have to go back and adjust some of this. Okay. So that is an improvement on that, and so that is a good start. Now let's try with a large squad and see how bad it gets. And we are going to also make the waypoints not generate if they're actively clearing something as well. Okay. So let's try going back to here. We're gonna spawn in a full squad, like a full rifle squad. Whoops. I can see them all moving around the map. Ah! Stop. Just, you guys figure it out. Figure it out. Okay. Okay. Now this is gonna look, yeah, this is gonna look mighty goofy. I think I don't need to have them spaced as far apart as I do right now. I gotta do this thing where they're... Yeah, well, look at that. Maybe I'll just... let me double check the code, because I definitely... They're trying. They're trying the hardest, okay. Big squad, yeah, they definitely... They're going in rounds of 2s, yep. Okay, and the next 4. Okay. So that's not too bad, but they definitely like weren't lining up right then. I'm actually trying to see what that issue is, so let's... I am going to reduce the distance that they need to go to form up. Unit position and precision. Timeout is 60 seconds. The force speed is -1. There's no wait, so once they hit the point, they just stop. Which is correct. Let's just set to true. Oops. And they might, you know, I think this, I wonder if this is kicking in again. Or somehow, they can see me? Nah, I don't think so. Let's try a different structure. This will be real nice and hard. That's what she said. I said it. Okay, let's try here. The thing about AI as well is you got to keep in mind is you have to test so many scenarios over and over and over again. It can actually be rather tedious to do so. How can they see me? You can't see me. Hey, okay. Yeah, there seems to be some kind of issue when they can see the player. Because that's this is as good as you're gonna get for AI getting stacked up. Getting ready to enter a building. And this weird little like check they do. Look at this, looking into the sky, looking around at the building positions. And I need to, so he does a little action to go in. And I'll just pile in. Okay, whoop. So that, the smoke, I mean, it covered their entrance somewhat. But having the leader throw the smoke actually is, I think, one of my issues. So I think I have them all going to throw the smoke. I think we just need to... Let's make a change here. We're going to have the leader throw the smoke. And then we're gonna fight a group and see what it feels like to fight them. Flashbang, yeah, flashbang would be really cool. I would love to code that in, have it be an option. Like throw a flashbang in there. I just feel like people would be upset. Obviously be an option, but that would be definitely something. Alright. So let's add a parameter onto this. Blah. Okay, I can make an optimization to this as well. Yeah, I can make an optimization to this too. So, yeah, I'll do that in a second. That's not my focus right now. Count target array and grenade. Yep. Oh, do I not have? Okay, hold on. Smoke grenade, cooldown check. Smoke grenade cooldown is greater than time. So that's strange. So why are they not throwing it? Closest known enemy, is that the problem? So they don't know about the enemy. Let me take a look at this. Oh yeah, so they don't know enough about me. That's probably what's happening. Okay. Flashbang. Let's see. Vcom force grenade fire. Yep. I'm gonna have the OG unit do it. So this will make this a little bit more efficient. Force grenade fire. Let's change this up. So this is for throwing a physical grenade. Count temper. Yeah, I really gotta redo this code too. Hey, where did my music go? Again. Oh man, my number of playbacks is 69. I should probably stop there. Okay. So smoke grenade. Yep, yep. Yeah. Do. Let's do that. Okay, so if a target array is going to be bam. We can optimize this. An area array. We're gonna do let's do all groups. No, we need to do all units. Depending on how they do it. So we get pause unit. And we'll do a check of 2,000. Do 1,000. 0, and we'll do -1. Perfect. So this just is a more optimized command. This just pulls all the units necessary. Nearest enemies. And what we're going to do we're going to do all units in area array. We're going to do all units, and then we're even going to select this down, select. Well, what am I doing? Yeah, actually, that would make more sense. Side X is equal to side. So unit side equals side unit. So if you're going to repeat this a lot, yep. Side. Got it. Nearest enemies. Let's just do enemies. Okay. And then boom. I don't know if we need a distance check on this. We'll leave it on there for now. Well, I mean, hell, it makes sense, right? So let's go ahead and remove the distance check off of these. Okay. It's a lot of changes I just did there, so I'll go ahead and recompile that. Let's do force grenade fire. And we're going to try squad again. So they're going to do their best to get up in these arrows here. I don't know where that guy's going. He's booking it. For some reason he's going over here. 3, 6, 7, 8, 4. Yeah, even though he was told that. So maybe he somehow was able to see me. This might be one of those cases again. Yeah, that needs to be addressed. So I'm going to figure that issue out. So we'll just hurry him up, put him in there just for the sake of it. So here's the leader. I think they're going to bounce off the wall, actually. Okay, yeah, there's something wrong with the line of sight check for sure. Well, that's a marksman. Okay, the line of sight check has got to be... We gotta adjust that somehow. But that is a much better start. So I'm happy about that. For sure. Lazy villagers. So let's go ahead and fight these guys and let's see what it's like. So I'm also going to test one more thing. I think... Did I change this yet? Let's teleport over here. We're going to go in here. We're going to do grenade cooldown. Smoke cooldown. It's movement. Chance to play an idle animation. Distance. So many variables. Okay. Let's bounce that all the way up to 100. So I want to see the AI throw grenades. So that one function I have makes them throw grenades over walls and the like. I can't remember. Do they have to be... No, they don't. They don't have to say. I can't remember. Point generation. I feel like they're not doing the force movement. Oh, yeah, no, they are. Oop. Hold on. I want them to throw grenades. Let me look at... Check. Is it 60? Oh, that's the grenade cooldown. Chance. 100 right now, yep. Shoot fire, so count target array. Okay. Yeah. They're not really throwing their grenades. I know you guys got them, so let's go ahead and make sure this function's even being called. Grenade! Okay. I'm gonna do this and then we'll probably... I need to take a break from this. I really need to see if the AI are actually throwing grenades, and I will probably just force them to do it manually here. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it execute. Yeah, interesting. Cover found. Cover found, cover found, cover found. let's just make sure the code is fine. If the code is fine, then maybe just this grenade check isn't even being hit or even executing, so let's execute this globally. So we're gonna execute the code manually. First, I want to make sure they see me. They should be aware of me. Oh! Oh! Yep, there go the grenades. How is there an error message though? Make it variable. For each alt groups, for each unit, let's just really make sure. This should be just fine. Some of them threw smoke grenades, huh? FN variable FSMID. Line 7, that variable. Oh, I know that's... What is being passed through here? I know that gets defined, like right here. On that group, yeah. Huh. That's definitely an interesting issue. Let's go and format this, do group unit, group, some ID. All these new features, some bugs. Gotta really make sure we hammer some of this out. Let's try the smaller group first. Some chat. Oh, you know what? That is probably coming from me. I'm a doofus. Okay. I'm gonna do for all groups. Select side X is equal to east. Okay, they're firing. They ran into their own grenades. So like, why did that produce an error? Only pulling, it is pulling the right groups. Wait for Vcom to get initialized maybe. Maybe I did it too soon. Yeah. And then there's the cooldown, so they probably won't throw it again. Oh, no, they did. Okay. So it looks like the code is actually executing. It's just that in the... We need to kind of reorder it in this structure here. So this is the AI brain here for the squad, right? And so they check all these things here. It looks like the grenade part isn't getting checked. Return here. What's the weight? So wait is 5 seconds. We're gonna reduce this to 3. And the grenade check is... Grenade check plus 10 is greater than time. Oh wait, hold on. Make sure... Oh, time is greater than that. Okay. Grenade check is negative 100. Grenade throw cooldown is what? Not defined? Yikes, what happened here? Did I not define that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this should be in here. Yeah, so the grenade throw cooldown. Grenade chance. We're at 100 right now, and they're alive, yep. Force grenade fire. This just isn't being executed. So let's see what's happening here. So you regenerate a waypoint. Let's add some of these again so we can... No action. I really don't like writing to a log. Again, I need to come through here and like really pretty these up. I like a lot of debug code. Already check. Combat movement. Combat movement. We know when they're doing that. Too far. Okay. Let's do a quick restart and then I'm done. Oh, yeah, I might have to stop this stream here. Oh, did I save this though? I think so. Alright, yeah, we're going to do this last test, and I'm working on 2 hours. I think that's going to be all of it for me. Let me just see what happens, though. So here's a squad. I want to see why they're not throwing their grenades. Or is it even executing the code at all? So I'm going to pop my head out, get them into combat mode. Ow. Jesus. So far, nothing is executed on them. Waypoint generation. Combat movement. Okay, I'm gonna move back over here. Already check. Oh, and there's the grenade check. So I think the grenade check should be higher up. Anything that's like immediate combat needs to be first. Okay. That makes sense. Alright everyone, I am going to stop here. I want a break, and then I'm using the same network as well, another really important server of mine, so I'm going to stop. Made some good progress. Now I'm going to continue to work on this more and more and more, especially as I get a lot more free time. And so I will be doing this more. I want to get this really good quality. I'm not going to push to the development build yet because I want to make sure that some of the combat feels smooth. It seems like they shoot me pretty quickly, but I need to try a longer extended fight. So, alright everyone, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.